Hey guys, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh once again, and this is the last review of the series of 4 that I'm doing. Mini reviews today, like pocket size reviews, 5 minutes or so, more or less. So I have planned to do 2 niche and 2 designer. 3 are down, this is the last one. So basically, today we're going to be looking at, as you can see from title, is imaginary authors, and it's called Slow Explosions. Okay, this amazing sample, thanks to courtesy of Rahan Firdaus Auveek bhai, who gave it to me. I used it yesterday and I'm using it today, and it's so impressive. Usually, like this house, I tried only 3 or 4, I forgot, and all were sample reviews. I no, couple were full bottles and couple were samples. I forgot, but this house, I did not find all the fragrances to be instant love, or I was not really, to be honest, to say most impressed. Okay, this is one house, they do things their own way. I respect them for that. Them and Francesca Bianchi, these two houses, full respect for originality, and what they put out there is their, like even Tower Perfumes, what they put out there is totally artistic, and they are true niche houses for me, because they do not clone anybody, they do not borrow elements to make them call like niche house. These things comes from their own imagination, creativity, so which is more kudos and more power. I always respect. But the fragrances for regular usage, from artistic aspect, is one side, and for, like you people, usability, because fragrances are meant to be used, enjoyed. And from that perspective, if I was like middle of the road with this house, this fragrance sort of like different. Okay, this is a very interesting perfume. I know there's a lot of reviews on this, it's popular. Let's try this and talk about it. More like initial impression, but I want to talk about it. All right, I have this on my hand. Okay, dry down. Let's try this. Okay, let's go to. So first thing is this fragrance, the opening is, I do not look at the nose breakdown. I want to be like unbiased. I think Josh Mayer is the owner of this house, and this fragrance opening is bold. This is very strong, saffrony, almost like a rose oud combo, but without being woody, like oud heavy. This is more like a dry woody, like furniture, sort of oak tree or something like that, kind of smoky, and saffron, very spicy, strong saffron. So the first time I sprayed this, I liked it immediately, because this reminded me of another fragrance that I love. That was Hugo no, Boss Bottle Oud. The Oud version, which is a bit more pricey than the regular Boss line. This one reminded me of that, because that one, it's kind of like a very pleasant Middle Eastern sort of smoky oud, but more spicy than oud. This is more spicy than oud, and the rose, I don't think is there, but mostly what I get is a smoky incense, sort of a saffron. Okay, and it gives you the name is kind of nice, Low Explosion. See, the creativity is really there, because you can kind of smell like there's a fire going on someone. It's like slow explosion, sort of think of like you are starting up um, firecrackers, or like it's like slowly it's just getting out there, or maybe like a rocket launch, like a rocket is launching for like NASA. So this reminds me of that kind of like smoky smell of a fire. I think they have one fragrance called City on Fire. I want to try that badly now, but this one really impressed me, like creativity wise, kudos, 10 out of 10 for creativity. Longevity on this is not to say the beast mode, but it's good long lasting perfume. I sprayed this on before I went to sleep. After 6 hours, when I woke up, it was completely gone. Usually the really strong beast mode ones still remain like faint, because you move around, you rub your, you do weird things in your sleep, you go this way, you know so what happens is, your body just rubs everything possible. So fragrance not supposed to last unless they are beast mode. This fragrance is not beast mode, but quite 8 out of 10 for performance. Creativity 10. Versatility, I think this fragrance is built for cold weathers. That's the best thing. If you are wearing a jacket, people who are fan of kind of like fragrance like Fahrenheit, oud based perfumes, like I mentioned, Versace Oud Noir, Hugo Boss Bottle Oud, or some of the darker ones that Tom Ford released, like what's that one? The one that got discontinued, forgot the name. Anyway, something metallic-y. So this fragrance, it's just really true to its nature. It remains holy, it remains dark, it remains cold weather like, and it follows suit with the name of the fragrance. So I think creativity wise, it's a very creative fragrance, and it's not going to work for newbies. This is more like people who are looking for something like, who like John Verveto's house. It reminds me of John Verveto's American house, American theme, leather jacket, bikes, cold weathers, boots. This fragrance goes with that. Okay, cowboys. So Very creative fragrance, definitely impressed me a lot. I really like it, and thanks Auveek bhai for giving me this one. I would give this a high mark. Okay, even though this is not a fragrance I would wear every day, but creativity wise this is getting a 9 out of 10. Okay, so try out Slow Explosions, one of the better fragrances from this house. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll be signing out. 4 reviews, hopefully you can appreciate that. Have a nice day. Bye bye.